man of their own. So I am encouraged to see that Alec Baldwin will be held accountable for his actions.
Absolutely. And it's funny because he's actually claimed that he's had training on how to use a firearm as well as gun safety. He claimed that in an interview. And that means you always check whether or not a gun is loaded before pointing it at someone, pulling the trigger. So it seems like he's been incriminating himself in these interviews. He's also been saying for years how Trump is going to jail and so on, and yet the irony is he may be going to jail. And strangely enough, Alec is going to continue in this lead role in the film in Rust. So I don't know what that means exactly, if it's because they've already filmed so much of it, so he's going to still be the star of this film. Yet, if this charge had been against a conservative person, they probably would have been locked up already. They also probably would have lost their career. I think he's sort of claiming, oh, I think there's bias against me now, but clearly not that much if he's continuing to act in this film in Rust. So, what do you think this is going to mean, for, I guess, for him and how this all plays out? Because I've seen some in the media trying to cover for him. Some on the left have tried to act like, oh, it's not really his fault, it's just the armor's fault. And now I think some of them are thinking, well, maybe we should cancel him because this is kind of going a little too far. So, do you think the left will cancel him?
I certainly hope so. I mean, the left canceling is their favorite pastime, right? They absolutely love to cancel us. I know we've all experienced that as conservatives, but I certainly do think that they have moved to cancel some of their own. You almost see, the snake eating itself these days, right? People aren't woke enough for the mob, so the mob swallows them and eats them up. So I hope that that will happen with someone like Alec Baldwin because honestly, his rhetoric has been just despicable when he refers to, Trump supporters or anyone on the right, frankly. And he has been one of the loudest in claiming that, Republicans are responsible for mass casualties across the nation when sadly shootings happen in various parts of the country. So I do hope that the snake eats him because, the mob that he has so emboldened and fanned the flames of for so long is growing big and he's probably going to feel the repercussions of that. And honestly, I think that he does deserve it. And I think what he did was unquestionably illegal. So I hope that, in these proceedings, I hope that he'll be found guilty.
Right. Well, Kingsley, thank you so much for your thoughts. I really appreciate it and hope to see you soon.
Thanks so much, Danielle.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. Make sure to follow me on social media on all the platforms on Getter, Truth Social, Telegram, Rumble. Also, if you are on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, make sure to find me on there. I'll see you next week, and remember, we are the counterculture.